Hello, I'm Essay, your AI essayist. Please note that all content, audio and video in this presentation are AI generated. As AI can sometimes produce inaccuracies, I encourage you to verify any factual information presented. With that in mind, let's begin.
The world of 9th and 10th century Syria, a region then encompassing much of Mesopotamia, hummed with intellectual energy. Cities like Raqqa and Damascus served as vibrant centers of learning, drawing scholars from across the known world. This era, often referred to as the Islamic Golden Age, witnessed a remarkable flourishing of scientific inquiry, philosophical debate, and artistic innovation. At the heart of this intellectual ferment stood the House of Wisdom in Baghdad, an academy established by the Abbasid caliphs. It functioned as a translation center, a library, and a meeting place for some of the most brilliant minds of the time. Greek, Persian, and Indian texts were translated into Arabic, preserving ancient knowledge and providing a foundation for new discoveries. It was within the stimulating environment that Abu Abdullah Muhammad ibn Jabir ibn Sinan al-Harrani al-Sabai al-Battani, known to the Western world as al-Battani, emerged as a towering figure in astronomy and mathematics. Al-Battani's early life remains somewhat shrouded in the mists of history, yet details gleaned from biographical accounts paint a picture of a privileged upbringing conducive to intellectual pursuits. Born around 8158 CE in Harran, a city with a rich heritage of pagan and scientific traditions, al-Battani received a comprehensive education. Harran, even after its incorporation into the Abbasid Caliphate, retained elements of its unique cultural identity, including remnants of its ancient astronomical practices. This exposure to diverse intellectual currents likely shaped al-Battani's early interests. His family belonged to the Sabean sect, a religious group that venerated the stars and practiced astrology. While al-Battani himself was a Muslim, the Sabean background of his family may have contributed to his fascination with the celestial realm. His father, Jabir ibn Sinan al-Harrani, was a well-known instrument maker, a profession that undoubtedly fostered al-Battani's understanding of scientific instruments and observational techniques. Growing up surrounded by the tools of astronomical observation provided him with a practical foundation upon which to build his theoretical knowledge. He furthered his education in Raqqa, a bustling city on the banks of the Euphrates River that served as the capital of the Abbasid Caliphate for a time. Raqqa provided access to libraries and scholars, allowing him to delve deeper into the fields of astronomy, mathematics, and philosophy. The intellectual atmosphere of Raqqa proved crucial in shaping al-Battani's scientific trajectory. Al-Battani's most enduring legacy lies in his contributions to astronomy, meticulously compiled in his magnum opus, the Kitāb az-Zīj, often translated as the Book of Astronomical Tables or the Sabean Tables. This comprehensive astronomical handbook represented a culmination of years of careful observation, precise calculation, and innovative theoretical insights. The Kitāb az-Zīj was not merely a compilation of existing knowledge. It contained significant revisions and improvements to the astronomical models of Ptolemy, the renowned Greek astronomer whose had dominated the field for centuries. Al-Battani's work built upon Ptolemy's foundation, yet it also corrected many of Ptolemy's errors and offered more accurate parameters for planetary motion. The creation of accurate astronomical tables was an immensely challenging endeavor in al-Battani's time. Astronomers faced numerous obstacles, including the limitations of observational instruments, the complexities of celestial mechanics, and the difficulties of performing intricate calculations. Telescopes were yet to be invented, so astronomers relied on instruments such as astrolabes, quadrants, and sundials to measure the positions of stars and planets. These instruments, while ingenious, were subject to limitations in precision. The movement of celestial bodies is governed by complex mathematical relationships, requiring sophisticated models to predict their positions accurately. The calculations involved were often tedious and time-consuming, requiring a mastery of arithmetic, geometry, and trigonometry. One of the major challenges facing astronomers was determining the parameters of planetary orbits. Planets do not move in perfect circles around the Earth. Their orbits are elliptical, and their speeds vary as they move along their paths. Ptolemy had developed a system of epicycles and deference to account for these irregularities, yet his model was not entirely accurate. Al-Battani sought to refine Ptolemy's model by making more precise observations and employing more sophisticated mathematical techniques. He meticulously measured the positions of the sun, moon, and planets over many years, accumulating a wealth of observational data. He then used this data to calculate new values for the parameters of planetary orbits, such as the eccentricity of the Earth's orbit and the inclination of the ecliptic. The Kitāb az-Zīj addressed these challenges head-on, offering a more accurate and comprehensive account of the celestial realm than any previous work. It included detailed tables of the positions of the stars and planets, as well as instructions on how to use these tables to calculate astronomical phenomena such as eclipses, conjunctions, and the rising and setting of the stars. The book also contained a wealth of information on other topics, such as trigonometry, spherical astronomy, and the construction of astronomical instruments. Al-Battani's meticulous observations and calculations allowed him to determine the length of the solar year with remarkable accuracy, a feat that had eluded previous astronomers. He also made significant improvements to the calculation of the equation of time, which is the difference between the apparent solar time and the mean solar time. This essay will explore al-Battani's life and work, highlighting his most important contributions to astronomy and mathematics. It will delve into his innovative use of trigonometry, his meticulous observational techniques, and his enduring impact on the development of science. While it is impossible to fully capture the richness and complexity of al-Battani's work in a single essay, the aim is to provide a comprehensive overview of his achievements and to demonstrate his importance as a pivotal figure in the history of science. His work represents a bridge between the ancient world of Greek science and the later scientific revolution of Europe, transmitting and refining ancient knowledge while also laying the groundwork for future discoveries. Al-Battani's legacy continues to inspire scientists and mathematicians today, a testament to the enduring power power of human curiosity and the pursuit of knowledge. Al-Battani's profound impact on astronomy stems in large measure from his mastery and innovative application of trigonometry. He moved beyond the geometrical methods favored by his predecessors, embracing trigonometric functions to solve complex astronomical problems with unprecedented accuracy. His work with sines, cosines, and particularly tangents marked a significant departure from the established norms, paving the way for more sophisticated astronomical calculations. Ptolemy's the cornerstone of astronomical knowledge for centuries, relied heavily on geometrical models and chord functions to describe celestial motions. While effective to a degree, these methods are cumbersome and limited in their ability to address certain complex problems. The calculation of angles and distances on the celestial sphere, essential for predicting planetary positions and other astronomical phenomena, often involved intricate geometrical constructions and approximations. Al-Battani recognized the inherent limitations of this approach and sought to develop more powerful and efficient tools. He fully embraced the sine and cosine functions, building upon earlier Indian advancements in trigonometry. He created extensive and highly accurate tables of these functions, allowing for precise calculations without the need for laborious geometrical constructions. These tables, meticulously computed and organized, became indispensable tools for astronomers, facilitating the solution of a wide range of problems. Al-Battani's true innovation, however, lay in his systematic use of the tangent function. While the concept of the tangent had been explored previously, Al-Battani was the first to recognize its full potential and to incorporate it as a fundamental tool in astronomical calculations. He understood the relationship between the tangent and the shadow cast by a gnomon, a vertical rod used in sundials and other astronomical instruments. This insight allowed him to develop new methods for determining angles and distances, particularly in the context of spherical astronomy. Consider the problem of determining the altitude of a star. Ptolemy's approach would have involved complex geometrical constructions, often requiring multiple steps and approximations. Al-Battani, on the other hand, could directly calculate the altitude using the tangent function and a known reference point, such as the length of the gnomon's shadow. This simplification greatly streamlined the calculation process and improved the accuracy of the results. Al-Battani employed his trigonometric techniques to tackle a variety of fundamental astronomical problems. One notable example is his determination of the angle of the ecliptic, the angle between the plane of Earth's orbit and the celestial equator. This angle is crucial for understanding the seasons and for predicting the positions of the sun and other celestial objects. Ptolemy had estimated the angle of the ecliptic to be approximately 23 degrees and 51 minutes. Al-Battani, through careful observations and trigonometric calculations, refined this value to 23 degrees and 35 minutes. This improved value was significantly more accurate and remained the standard for centuries. Another significant achievement was Al-Battani's determination of the length of the solar year. This is the time it takes for the Earth to complete one orbit around the sun, a fundamental parameter for calendar keeping and timekeeping. Ptolemy's estimate of the solar year was slightly inaccurate, leading to discrepancies in the calendar over time. Al-Battani, using his precise observational data and trigonometric methods, calculated the length of the solar year to be 365 days, 5 hours, 46 minutes, and 24 seconds. This value is remarkably close to the modern accepted value and represents a significant improvement over Ptolemy's estimate. These accomplishments highlight the power and versatility of Al-Battani's trigonometric approach. By embracing trigonometric functions and developing new methods for their application, he was able to solve astronomical problems with a level of accuracy previously unattainable. His work not only refined existing astronomical parameters, but also laid the foundation for future advancements in the field. The challenges of calculating astronomical values during Al-Battani's time were considerable. Observational instruments were relatively primitive, and the accuracy of measurements was limited by the technology available. Furthermore, the computational methods were often cumbersome and time-consuming, requiring extensive manual calculations. Al-Battani overcame these challenges through a combination of meticulous observation, mathematical ingenuity, and a deep understanding of astronomical principles. His use of trigonometry provided a streamlined and efficient means of performing complex calculations, allowing him to extract the maximum amount of information from his observational data. Al-Battani's Kitāb az-Zīj, the Book of Astronomical Tables, which incorporated his trigonometric methods and astronomical observations, became a standard reference work for astronomers for centuries. It was translated into Latin in the 12th century and widely disseminated throughout Europe, where it had a profound impact on the development of astronomy. European astronomers eagerly adopted Al-Battani's trigonometric techniques, recognizing their superiority over the older geometrical methods. His work played a crucial role in the transmission of scientific knowledge from the Islamic world to Europe, contributing to the intellectual ferment that would eventually lead to the scientific revolution. The adoption of Al-Battani's methods in Europe marked a turning point in the history of astronomy. Astronomers such as Copernicus, Tycho Brahe, and Johannes Kepler built upon his foundations, using his trigonometric techniques and observational data to develop new models of the solar system. Al-Battani's legacy endures as a testament to the power of mathematical innovation and the importance of accurate observation in the pursuit of scientific knowledge. His pioneering work in trigonometry transformed the landscape of astronomy, paving the way for future discoveries and shaping our understanding of the cosmos. Al-Battani's impact extends far beyond the realm of pure mathematical innovation. His meticulous astronomical observations stand as a testament to his dedication to empirical accuracy. He sought to refine existing astronomical parameters, addressing discrepancies present in earlier models and thereby enhancing predictive capabilities. Three key areas of focus were the obliquity of the ecliptic, the length of the solar year, and the phenomenon of precession. The obliquity of the ecliptic, the angle between Earth's equator and its orbital plane, is a fundamental parameter in astronomy, influencing the seasons and the apparent paths of celestial objects. Previous measurements, primarily those of Ptolemy, suffered from accumulated errors and limitations in observational techniques. Al-Battani, employing advanced instruments such as large quadrants an astrolabe of his own design, undertook a series of precise measurements to redetermine this angle. His approach involved careful observations of solar altitudes at the solstices, the points in time when the sun reaches its highest and lowest positions in the sky. By meticulously recording these altitudes and applying trigonometric calculations, he arrived at a value for the obliquity of the ecliptic that was significantly more accurate than Ptolemy's. Al-Battani's determination of 23 degrees and 35 minutes, while still slightly off from the modern value, represented a substantial improvement, reducing the error and providing a more reliable basis for astronomical calculations. This refinement had a direct impact on the accuracy of astrological predictions and calendar construction, both of which relied on a precise understanding of the sun's apparent motion. Closely linked to the obliquity of the ecliptic is the determination of the length of the solar year, the time it takes for Earth to complete one orbit around the sun. Accurate knowledge of the solar year is crucial for calendar keeping and the synchronization of agricultural cycles with the seasons. Previous estimates of the solar year, including those used in the Julian calendar, were subject to inaccuracies that led to a gradual drift between the calendar and the actual seasons. Al-Battani recognized the importance of a more precise value and dedicated significant effort to its determination. His method involved observing the dates of the equinoxes, the points in time when the sun crosses the celestial equator, resulting in equal day and night. By carefully measuring the time interval between successive equinoxes, he was able to calculate the length of the solar year with remarkable accuracy. Al-Battani's value of 265 days, 5 hours, 46 minutes, and 24 seconds is remarkably close to the modern value, demonstrating the precision of his observational techniques and the sophistication of his data analysis. This improved value had a profound impact on calendar reform efforts, providing a more accurate basis for aligning the calendar with the solar cycle. The precession of the equinoxes, the slow, gradual shift in the orientation of Earth's axis of rotation, is another fundamental astronomical phenomenon that Al-Battani investigated. This phenomenon, caused by the gravitational influence of the sun and moon on Earth's equatorial bulge, results in a slow westward drift of the equinoxes along the ecliptic. Accurate determination of the rate of precession is essential for maintaining the accuracy of star catalogs and predicting the positions of celestial objects over long periods. Al-Battani, through careful comparison of his own observations with those of earlier astronomers, such as Ptolemy and Hipparchus, was able to refine the value for the rate of precession. His method involved measuring the longitudes of stars, their positions along the ecliptic, and comparing these measurements with those made centuries earlier. By analyzing the differences in stellar longitudes, he was able to estimate the rate at which the equinoxes were shifting. Al-Battani's value for the precession of the equinoxes, while not perfectly accurate by modern standards, represented a significant improvement over previous estimates. His work helped to clarify the nature of this phenomenon and provided a more reliable basis for predicting the positions of stars and planets in the future. Al-Battani's contributions to observational astronomy were driven by commitment to accuracy and a desire to improve upon existing knowledge. His refined values for the obliquity of the ecliptic, the length of the solar year, and the precession of the equinoxes had a lasting impact on the field of astronomy, influencing calendar reform efforts, improving the accuracy of astronomical predictions, and laying the groundwork for future discoveries. The precision he achieved with the instruments available to him speaks volumes about his skill as an observer and his mastery of mathematical techniques. The problems inherent in existing astronomical observations and parameters were manifold. Prior to Al-Battani, inaccuracies stemmed from limitations in instrumentation, observational errors, and the use of less sophisticated mathematical techniques. Ptolemy's observations, while groundbreaking for their time, suffered from accumulated errors that propagated through subsequent calculations. The Julian calendar, based on an inaccurate estimate of the solar year, gradually drifted out of sync with the seasons, leading to discrepancies between the calendar and agricultural cycles. The imprecise determination of the rate of precession made it difficult to accurately predict the positions of stars and planets over long periods. Al-Battani's solutions to these problems involved a combination of improved instrumentation, meticulous observational techniques, and the application of advanced mathematical methods. His large quadrants and astrolabes allowed for more precise measurements of celestial altitudes and angles. His careful observations of solar altitudes at the solstices, the dates of the equinoxes, and the longitudes of stars provided a wealth of accurate data for analysis. His use of trigonometric calculations, particularly his innovative application of sine and cosine functions, enabled him to derive more accurate values for astronomical parameters. The lasting impact of Al-Battani's refined parameters on later astronomical calculations cannot be overstated. His values for the obliquity of the ecliptic, the length of the solar year, and the precession of the equinoxes were adopted by astronomers throughout the Islamic world and later transmitted to Europe, where they played a crucial role in the development of modern astronomy. His work influenced calendar reform efforts, leading to the adoption of more accurate calendars that were better aligned with the solar cycle. His improved values for astronomical parameters enhanced the accuracy of astrological predictions, which were widely used for various purposes, including determining auspicious times for events and forecasting future events. The importance of accurate astronomical data for calendar keeping and navigation is self-evident. Accurate calendars are essential for regulating agricultural cycles, religious observances, and civil affairs. Precise astronomical data is crucial for navigation, enabling sailors to determine their position at sea by observing the stars. Al-Battani's contributions to observational astronomy had a profound and lasting impact on both practical and theoretical aspects of human life. Al-Battani's meticulous observations and mathematical acumen found perhaps their most significant expression in his contributions to planetary theory. He embarked on a comprehensive reevaluation of Ptolemy's geocentric models, the standard framework for understanding the cosmos for centuries. Ptolemy's ** provided a sophisticated system of nested spheres, difference, epicycles, and equants to explain the apparent motions of the sun, moon, and planets. While remarkably successful for its time, Ptolemy's system possessed certain inconsistencies and predicted inaccuracies that Al-Battani sought to resolve. One area of particular focus for Al-Battani was the theory of the sun. He noted discrepancies between Ptolemy's predictions and his own careful observations of solar positions. Specifically, Al-Battani addressed the issue of the sun's apparent diameter, which varies throughout the year due to the Earth's elliptical orbit. Ptolemy's model, while incorporating an eccentric difference, did adequately account for this variation. Al-Battani, through his diligent measurements, provided a more accurate determination of the eccentricity of the sun's orbit, leading to improved predictions of the sun's position and apparent size at different times of the year. This refinement had practical implications for calendar keeping and timekeeping, both of which relied on precise knowledge of the sun's movements. Al-Battani also turned his attention to the complexities of lunar motion. The moon's orbit is notoriously difficult to model accurately, exhibiting a range of irregularities that challenged astronomers for centuries. Ptolemy's lunar model, while ingenious, was known to produce errors in predicting the moon's position, particularly during eclipses. Al-Battani meticulously analyzed lunar observations, including eclipses, to identify and quantify these errors. He proposed modifications to Ptolemy's epicyclic model for the moon, adjusting the parameters to better match the observed data. His adjustments involved refining the size and orientation of the epicycle, as well as the position of the moon's mean motion. These adjustments resulted in more accurate predictions of lunar positions and eclipse timings, enhancing the reliability of astronomical calculations. The methodology employed by Al-Battani in his planetary investigations involved a combination of careful observation, rigorous mathematics, and a willingness to challenge established theories. He did blindly accept Ptolemy's authority, but instead subjected the asterisk to critical scrutiny, comparing its predictions with his own observational data. When discrepancies arose, he sought to identify the source of the error and devise mathematical solutions to correct it. His approach exemplified the spirit of empirical inquiry that characterized the scientific revolution. Al-Battani's adjustments to the solar and lunar models were not merely cosmetic tweaks. They represented a fundamental rethinking of the parameters and assumptions underlying Ptolemy's system. He recognized that Ptolemy's models, while providing a useful framework, were ultimately approximations of reality. By refining these approximations through careful observation and mathematical analysis, Al-Battani brought the models closer to the true behavior of the celestial bodies. A key element of Al-Battani's approach was his use of eccentric and epicyclic models. These geometrical constructs, inherited from Greek astronomy, provided a means of representing the non-uniform motions of the planets. In an eccentric model, the planet moves uniformly around a circle whose center is offset from the Earth. In an epicyclic model, the planet moves uniformly around a small circle, the epicycle, whose center moves uniformly around a larger circle, the difference centered on or near Earth. By carefully adjusting the sizes, speeds, and orientations of these circles, astronomers could reproduce the observed variations in planetary motion. Al-Battani skillfully manipulated these parameters to achieve a better fit with observational data, pushing the limits of geocentric astronomy. Al-Battani's efforts to refine planetary theory were driven by both theoretical curiosity and practical concerns. Accurate astronomical tables were essential for a variety of purposes, including calendar keeping, timekeeping, astrology, and navigation. In the Islamic world, astronomy also played a crucial role in determining the times of prayer and the direction of Mecca, the Qibla towards which Muslims must face during prayer. These religious obligations placed a premium on accurate astronomical calculations. The determination of prayer times, which are linked to the position of the sun in the sky, required precise knowledge of the sun's daily motion. Similarly, the determination of the Qibla depended on accurate knowledge of the geographical coordinates of Mecca and the observer's location, as well as the Earth's curvature. Errors in astronomical calculations could lead to significant errors in determining prayer times and the Qibla, causing considerable concern among religious scholars and the general public. Al-Battani was acutely aware of these practical implications of his work. He sought to improve the accuracy of astronomical tables to ensure that prayer times and the Qibla could be determined with greater precision. He addressed the challenges posed by the spherical geometry of the Earth and the complexities of celestial motion, developing sophisticated mathematical techniques to solve these problems. His Kitāb az-Zīj included detailed tables for calculating prayer times and the Qibla for different locations, making it an indispensable resource for religious officials and astronomers throughout the Islamic world. The improvements that Al-Battani introduced to planetary theory had a significant impact on the accuracy of astronomical predictions. His refined solar and lunar models reduced the errors in predicting the positions of the sun and moon, leading to more accurate eclipse predictions and more reliable calendar calculations. His work also contributed to a better understanding of the underlying geometry of the solar system, even within the framework of his geocentric model. Al-Battani's contributions to planetary theory represent an important step in the development of astronomy. He identified problems with Ptolemy's models, devised mathematical solutions to correct them, and provided more accurate astronomical tables for practical use. His work built upon the foundations laid by the Greeks, but he advanced astronomical knowledge through his own meticulous observations and innovative mathematical techniques. His refinements to the geocentric model, while ultimately superseded by heliocentric theory, paved the way for later astronomers, such as Copernicus, to challenge the established order and revolutionize our understanding of the cosmos. The legacy of Al-Battani lies in his commitment to empirical observation, his mastery of mathematics, and his dedication to improving the accuracy of astronomical knowledge for both theoretical and practical purposes. Al-Battani's career culminated in a profound synthesis of astronomical observation and mathematical rigor, leaving an indelible mark on the course of scientific inquiry. His meticulous work, particularly evident in the Kitāb az-Zīj, more commonly known as the Sabean Tables, became a cornerstone of astronomical knowledge for centuries. This comprehensive treatise stands as a testament to his dedication, providing a wealth of astronomical data, refined planetary models, and innovative trigonometric methods. The Sabean Tables were far more than a simple compilation. They represented a significant advancement in the accuracy and sophistication of astronomical calculations. His meticulous observations of the sun, moon, and planets allow them to refine existing astronomical parameters with unprecedented precision. He determined the obliquity of the ecliptic, the angle between the Earth's equator and its orbital plane, with remarkable accuracy. He also improved upon the existing values for the length of the solar year and the equinoxes. These refinements, while seemingly incremental, had a cumulative effect, leading to a more accurate and consistent understanding of celestial motions. Beyond observational astronomy, Al-Battani's contributions to mathematics, particularly trigonometry, were transformative. He recognized the power of trigonometric functions in solving astronomical problems and developed new methods for their application. He treated trigonometric functions as independent entities rather than simply as tools for calculating chords, as the Greeks had done. This conceptual shift paved the way for the development of more advanced trigonometric techniques. He produced accurate tables of sines, tangents, and cotangents, which were essential for solving a wide range of astronomical and surveying problems. His use of the sine function, in particular, was groundbreaking. He demonstrated its versatility in solving spherical triangles, which are fundamental to astronomical calculations. He also developed methods for calculating the times of sunrise and sunset, as well as the direction of Mecca, the sacred city of Islam, from any location on Earth. These practical applications of trigonometry made his work invaluable to astronomers, navigators, and religious scholars alike. The Sabean Tables quickly gained prominence throughout the Islamic world and beyond. They were translated into Latin in the 12th century, becoming a standard reference work for European astronomers. The impact of al-Battani's work on European astronomy can scarcely be overstated. His tables were used extensively by astronomers such as Copernicus, Tycho Brahe, and Kepler, who relied on his accurate data and refined planetary models to develop their own theories. Copernicus, in his revolutionary work ** to Revolutionibus Orbium Celestium **, acknowledged al-Battani's contributions, citing his determination of the obliquity of the ecliptic and his observations of solar and lunar eclipses. Tycho Brahe, renowned for his meticulous astronomical observations, also relied on al-Battani's data to improve the accuracy of his own measurements. Kepler, in his quest to discover the laws of planetary motion, drew upon al-Battani's observations to refine his understanding of planetary orbits. Al-Battani's influence extended beyond specific astronomical parameters and observations. His rigorous approach to astronomical inquiry, characterized by a combination of empirical observation and mathematical analysis, served as a model for later astronomers. He emphasized the importance of accurate data and precise calculations, setting a new standard for astronomical research. His commitment to improving existing astronomical models, even within the framework of a geocentric worldview, demonstrated a willingness to challenge established assumptions and seek more accurate explanations of celestial phenomena. His work played a crucial role in the transmission of astronomical knowledge from the Islamic world to Europe, bridging the gap between ancient Greek astronomy and the scientific revolution. He built upon the foundations laid by Ptolemy and other Greek astronomers, but he also corrected their errors and refined their models, paving the way for the development of a heliocentric understanding of the cosmos. His legacy extends to the methods and techniques used by modern astronomers. His emphasis on precise measurement, mathematical modeling, and empirical verification remains central to astronomical research today. The trigonometric functions he developed and applied are indispensable tools for astronomers, navigators, and engineers. His contributions to spherical trigonometry, in particular, continue to be used in a wide range of applications, from satellite navigation to computer graphics. The enduring importance of al-Battani's work lies in its combination of theoretical sophistication and practical utility. He was not simply a theoretical astronomer. He was also a skilled observer and a practical mathematician. He sought to improve astronomical knowledge for both its own sake and for its practical applications, such as timekeeping, navigation, and religious observance. This commitment to both theory and practice made his work relevant to a wide range of audiences, from scholars and scientists to merchants and religious leaders. Al-Battani stands as a towering figure in the history of astronomy, a testament to the intellectual vibrancy of the Islamic Golden Age. His meticulous observations, innovative mathematical techniques, and comprehensive astronomical tables had a profound and lasting impact on the development of astronomy. He bridged the gap between ancient Greek astronomy and the scientific revolution, paving the way for later astronomers to challenge established assumptions and revolutionize our understanding of the cosmos. His legacy endures as an exemplar of scientific rigor, intellectual curiosity, and the pursuit of knowledge for the betterment of humanity. His dedication to accuracy and his innovative use of mathematics transformed the field of astronomy, leaving an indelible mark on the scientific landscape and securing his place as one of the most important astronomers in history.
We really appreciate you tuning in to this AI-powered presentation. Our goal is to push the boundaries of AI in content creation, and your input is invaluable. If there's a particular subject you'd like to see us tackle next, or if you have suggestions on how we could fine-tune our AI's creative prompts, please don't hesitate to leave your ideas in the comments section. We're excited to bring you more unique content very soon.